We are committed to helping our vets here on The Real Story, and today you're about to see how man's best friend is helping in that process too. It all starts with Warrior Canine Connection, a group that supports recovering vets and their families through the healing power of dogs, so vets can get back into their communities and strengthen their family bonds. Rick Yount is the founder and executive director of Warrior Canine Connection. Also joining us today, retired Staff Sergeants Justin Lansford and Spencer Milo. And of course, the star of the show, Gabe, right? 3-year-old Golden Retriever service dog. Great to see all of you. Thank you so much for being on The Real Story.
Thank you. Thank you. Great to see you.
Rick, why don't you start out and tell us about this program? Why is it so important to have dogs hook up with members of the military?
Well, we're tying together two very powerful forces, the healing power of the human-animal bond and the warrior ethos. And by having wounded veterans participating in learning how to train service dogs and then giving those dogs to fellow wounded veterans, it's just a natural use of both of those forces.
So Spencer, I want to start with you. Thank you for your service, first of all, to both of you.
My pleasure.
I know that you served in Iraq and Afghanistan,
yes,
right?
ma'am.
And you were injured in both of those places. You come home and somehow you hook up with Gabe. You trained Gabe, right?
Yes, myself and some other wounded veterans all worked together to train Gabe during our healing process as well. Gabe I attribute truly to my healing process and the fact that I know that helping train him to go to someone like Justin, it made it all the more worth it. There's no better motivator than training a dog for another veteran.
So, Justin, you were the lucky recipient of the beautiful Gabe here, and I asked you before whether or not I can touch him, because I know for some service dogs you're not supposed to.
You can touch him. I just got to tell him to go to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Spencer hands off Gabe to you, and how does Gabe help you?
He helps me out a lot. He's there. He's a mobility assistance and balance dog, so I'm obviously a left above the knee amputee. So he walks on my left side, and if I go to fall, I can lean on him and prevent myself from embarrassing myself. And if I want to get on and off the ground, he'll help me out. And if I want to, if I drop my keys, he'll pick them up, give them to me. He can get things out of the fridge.
So why Golden Retrievers?
Well, we breed Golden Retrievers and Labrador Retrievers specifically for this work. We want a dog that is manageable by someone who has a mobility impairment. And they have the willingness, they're very human-like in wanting to please and be attached to their partners.
So Spencer, does Gabe miss you now? Because you trained Gabe and now Justin is technically the owner.
I was always a little worried about that. Once you hand him off, it was pretty emotional for me to kind of say, thank you for what you've done, now go forward. But, the first time I ever met Justin, it was actually the first time I had seen Gabe in probably almost a year. And he came right to me, and that right there was heartwarming. And I know he remembers me, and, you can't really beat that.
All right, I'm going to try and get Gabe. Gabe, you're the star of the show, Gabe. Gabe,
leave it there.
Come on. Yeah, look, be interested in the camera right there. All right, so, Justin, tell me some of the commands that you've been able to teach Gabe.
Well, he does brace, so if I want to get on and off the ground, I can say, "Gabe, brace," and I can use him. And he's not, now where most dogs would lean away or jump out of the way, because I'm a heavy guy, he leans into me and gives me that support that I need to get on and off of the ground, which isn't nearly as easy as it used to be.
So how many of these dogs are currently helping veterans?
Well, we have 35 dogs currently in the program right now. And of those 35 dogs, we have 50 or 60 wounded warriors or veterans who are going to participate in the training of each dog. So the numbers are pretty impressive as far as the number we're reaching.
Warrior Canine Connection, I just want to shake both of your hands. Thank you so much. I know you sustained injuries for your country, and you're both so honorable to be here, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thanks to Gabe, too. Thanks, Rick.
Thank you.